Hey guys, it's your boy Mauzy. Today we are back with yet another episode of our brand new series, PatCHEESE. And here we have our protagonist in the bottom left side of Haggerty. Spawning as our blue Terran, it is none other than Platinum Heroes' PatCHEESE. And his opponent is going to be a Zerg. In the red, in the top right side, it is Excelle. Or Excelle. We have no idea. I'm just gonna say Excelle. Something in between. So yeah, let's see how this game is going to unfold. Remember guys, we are expecting something creative, something special. Okay, this is a series with special games, but who knows? I think sometimes when you expect some kind of cheese, not having it is the cheese itself. I don't know if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, the game looks to start quite normal. We'll see if we're going to have a Reaper or if we're gonna have, yep, there is the Reaper. No Marine start, so I'm quite curious that the SCV is actually going all the way into the main base. I suppose it's gonna scout for extra gases in case there are. See the pool timing and all that good jazz. So yeah, maybe it's a gases expand, maybe it's something else, right? So technically it could be anything, something weird like a 1414 or whatever weird shenanigans there can throw at the Terran. Not that many though, not that many that goes unspotted, unscouted, if there is a Reaper follow-up to the SCV scout. Now, what is the Reaper looking for? Obviously, it's going to look at the count of Zerglings. It's going to look at the Queen timing, which should... Am I crazy? Is that Queen timing a bit late? No, I don't think so. Ooh, maybe a drone could go down. There's a spore safe there. Gonna get the cancel on it. Oh, but the Reaper is going back and potentially targeting that one drone. It is going to get it. Oh, but PatCHEESE is going to lose that Reaper. Third base is going down at relatively normal timing, around 240. So nothing too fancy over here. Opponent buddy is playing quite standard. Nothing too fancy for this stage of the game. What do we have on the other side? We have a standard 111. All right, this looks quite normal. Now, two Hellions, potentially gonna be followed up by Hellions 3, 4, 5, and 6. But there is something. Oh no! Never mind. Never mind. I'm wrong. Obviously. Come on, guys. I'm always like, you know, I have no idea, and I'm like, should I cast this? Should I ask what these matches are like? Some kind of like something to look out for, or something along those lines, you know? No, PatCHEESE is actually doing some crazy shenanigans. Hopefully, every single time when I get those juicy things. Ooh, the massive supply block. Okay, that is going to fix it. Supply drop coming in from PatCHEESE. A bit of a mistake there. I am not sure if the build insinuates it, but we have a double Tech Lab starport, and Banshees start as well as Cloak. Do we have mass Banshees? If speed starts as well, then I'm gonna get to heaven, most likely. Okay, all right. We're gonna keep an eye out for Hyperflight rotors as well as the Banshee Cloak finishing up. So potentially there's gonna be 3 Banshees, maybe 4 by the time they get there. No, actually, you should move out by the time Cloak is close to finishing. Ooh, some initial good damage, but PatCHEESE loses one of those Hellions, and we have the continuous SCV production. There is a bit of a supply block once again. There is 2 depots in construction. Second one started just now based on the production tab. And Cloak is going to finish up. So where are those Banshees? Are those Banshees moving out? Not yet. While Hellions try to cause some chaos, stir up this this rat's nest that is full of Zerglings, full of Queens, a lot of drones. I mean, I imagine if Patches could get into a mineral line, would be absolutely amazing. And this is quite a greedy play from the Zerg player. Now, there is a lot of floating, that is true, but do I like this, honestly? I'm not exactly sure if I like this. Like, yeah. It's kind of greedy, and there it is, Hyperfight Rotors. And in the meantime, by the way, we have the Cyclone. So Cyclone Banshee is going to be on the plate tonight, because it's already evening on my side. But wherever you're watching from, I just want to take a moment to appreciate all of you, and of course appreciate our protagonist, Mr. PatCHEESE, always putting up a show for this series. Beautiful replays, beautiful stuff that is coming in. Now, these Hellions are actually had done a lot of good stuff, and I'm trying to look at it. No, there's... First I saw that little flame and I was like, oh, was there like infernal pre-igniters? No. There it is. The Banshees are going to clean up a Queen. There is no transfuses as far as I'm concerned. Oh, but one of the Banshees, two of the Banshees are going to go down. That is a lot of damage taken by PatCHEESE. 2 Banshees, 3 Hellions, 3 Cyclones, sorry, being produced at a time. And this is a scary army for PatCHEESE. But it's also scary to go up against this many Queens with lots of transfuses. Because now the transfuses are coming up, so there is going to be a couple of them. So it's going to come down to proper micro. And let's be honest, oh, that's a lot of Cyclones that could get caught. And they will get caught as far as I see. Oh, the Hellions show up, and maybe a line can be formed for the Lings as they are trying to chase. Oh, but PatCHEESE is going to clean it up. Beautifully done here. Nice micro here with the Banshee Cyclone Hellion composition. This is so weird to actually pronounce it as a composition. It's something that looks like it shouldn't work, but it does. We have an armory, so Hellbats are going to be on the plate. And we have Hydras coming up, so those are also quite weak against Hellbats. Potentially really good against the Banshees and basically everything that PatCHEESE has currently over here. But once Hellbats morph, the Hydras are going to melt. They are going to dish out a lot of damage, but they are going to melt. In the meantime, what do we have? Currently, we have +1/+1. So it's interesting, we have double attack upgrades coming up for our Zerg player. And we have a nice, beautiful 6 hatchery setup here at the 8.5 minute mark. Cloak is being used. Maybe you could snipe the Spore. Okay, gases being taken. How many gases? 6 gases for the Zerg player. That is, I suppose it could be enough for Link Bane Hydra. We'll see if that is the case. Obviously, centrifugal hoops, groove spines, and muscular augments finishing soon. That is going to be the setup for the Zerg. And there it is, Infernal Pre-Igniters coming up, and more factories with reactors attached. And we have the 3rd base being filled up with gases, 4th base flying out. PatCHEESE is in a super nice position. Obviously, 4 base Terran is quite scary for everyone, I suppose. Yep, there it is, another command center. So PatCHEESE is somewhat catching up with this. Ooh, that was actually painful. The groove spines upgrade really pays off. And honestly, Zerg shouldn't fight the off of creep. Like, this army's power relies on being on creep and being able to pounce at once. Okay. All right, PatCHEESE is like, huh, I know I have a Marine as a freaking mascot and everything, like the Carbot Marine, but I don't produce Marines. I never seen a Marine this game. And honestly, if I'm not mistaken, oh, there was a single Marine. Okay, well, I lied to you guys. I guess that's it. That's it. I'm closing the channel. I'm a fraud. There we go. We got exposed. Self-exposure. Not the good type, obviously. What I'm lacking here, or I mean, what PatCHEESE is lacking here is probably a sensor tower, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Hurricane Thrusters are coming up, and the Banshees are potentially going to snipe a lot of these drones, and maybe the hatchery as well. Oh, the hatchery is going to go down for sure. That is a big pickup for PatCHEESE. There is another now 6th hatchery in the making across the other side of the map. Oh, but there's no detection. Where's the detection? The detection is not here. The Zerg needs Pneumatized Carapace. That has just been started, which means there's not going to be detection for quite some time if PatCHEESE manages to go a bit further away with those Banshees. And now the Banshees are moving into the main. They're going to try and snipe a couple of spores, but that is not something you want to do, as the Hellion Cyclone army is actually trying to get across and just do some damage. Oh, the surround is looking to be real. This is the power of this composition. It is on creep. It is going to be able to pounce right away. Oh, Queen. Oh, these Banshees are going to go down most likely. On the other side, everything gets cleaned up. But PatCHEESE, does he have enough? Is it enough? 50 armies, 50 supply difference. Army supply quite equal, so that that is on his side, basically. And obviously, it is important to note that Terrans have mules, so we'll see how much that's gonna contribute to everything. Ooh, and if the Hydra then would get sniped, that would be absolutely huge. Like, absolutely huge. Okay, we have 19 Hydras and 39 Lings, a couple of Banelings. Ooh, we also have Infestors. If those Infestors don't get sniped, oh, the Fungals, one of the Fungals misses, basically. I was gonna say it's gonna hit, but it doesn't hit, actually. PatCHEESE in a super commanding attack here. Like, oh no, oh, that one Banshee, no way. Finally gets cleaned up. Wow, it's yeah, it's annoying. Obviously, you can reveal with the fungal, so that is something to mention. Now, this army, as I said, off creep without the Ling Bane is not going to last for so long, and that was a complete blunder by Excelle. So yeah, I'm not sure who pinged that and why though. Happens to the best, I guess. They want to defend this little, I guess, the Ursadak. Is that an Ursadak? Yeah, that's an Ursadak, a male. Is that a male? No, that's probably a female, maybe a cub. Gotta be sure. Anyways, there's a bit of a run by, the infamous Cyclone run by that is going to annihilate all the hatcheries, Nexi, and command centers is actually happening. Or is this the run by? Now, question is, you know, depends how you look at it. This army attacked first, so that can technically consider this one being the run by, but the run by is larger in supply, so technically that can be the run by. And now we're gonna have an army attacking, and there's going to be a run by with like 2 Banshees, lots of Hellions, lots of Cyclones. Ooh, can he actually finish it in time? He needs to get off of the creep. Oh, but this is going to be really, really risky. Planetary is not yet morphed. Oh, but these Cyclones are going to be so effective at range. PatCHEESE needs to try and do something. Okay, packs a couple of SCVs. Oh, but the Fungals are actually going to be really, really huge. Oh, ho, ho. PatCHEESE's army gets cleaned up on the left side, but on the right side, he is finding some success. He is going to move forward, and he's going to take out yet another hatchery. These hatcheries are being taken out left, right, and center, and this is only Lynx versus a lot of Hellions. Imagine if those were Hellbats morphed already. Do we have... No, there's no smart servo as far as I know. Nope, there is none. There is +1/+1 vehicle plating and weapons. Ground vehicle weapons, or I guess we call it ship weapons if it's for air. So yeah, +2/+2 is going to finish relatively soon, as +3/+3 is finishing on the Zerg side, so there's going to be a double upgrade advantage, as well as a couple extra stuff. There is Urva as well for those infestors, obviously. And now on the right side as well, PatCHEESE is overwhelming Excelle. And this is looking like a very, very convincing multi-prong attack. Oh, that's a fungal that catches PatCHEESE's army. Oh, doesn't manage to take down that infestor, but the army on the left side is actually moving with full steam and is going to try and deal some more damage. One more infestor goes down. A couple of hydras are going to go down. Oh, maybe it's not going to be the case. Wow, this is a back and forth game. Okay, another round of Hellion Cyclone is moving out currently and is going to target this fresh new hatchery. I think it could have waited a bit longer, but I suppose when you have so many things to do and just trying to macro and everything, a close to finishing hatchery should not be left alive. Just cancel it, just to make sure you get back that money, because that hatchery is going down anyways. The only thing that it can do is buy time, which depends on PatCHEESE if he commits to it in case you finish it. But yeah, these hydras, as I said, they're proving to be quite weak against those blue flame hellions, and PatCHEESE will take this game. Beautiful double starport Banshee speed cloak Banshee build. Loved it, I have to say it. So yeah, thank you very much, PatCHEESE, and I hope you enjoyed the second episode of PatCHEESE. We'll be back short, hopefully, as I'm going to turn my attention a bit towards the casting channel, and I'm going to include a couple of videos on my main channel here and there. As always, PatCHEESE's Twitter or X, call it whatever, and Twitch is going to be in the description, as well as my stuff. If you're interested, be sure to check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Cheers. Came for the crop.